Going really good. Not tough, but good. Yeah, we're trying really hard. We've got 2 matches, so hopefully we can get to the semi or quarter-final. Yeah, inshallah.
They were the little boys who could. In February 2016, a group of 9 to 12-year-olds formed Tahir Region's football C team and fearlessly took on much older opponents in the national under-15s competition. Despite losing their first match 8-0 to Baitul Futuh, the youngsters told MTA News they would reach the quarterfinals that year, a promise they kept by winning the rest of their group matches. 2 years on, many of those same boys returned to the arena of Atfal Sports for the 2018 Cricket League. The game may have changed from football to cricket, but the dilemma Tahir Region's youngsters faced at the Harris Academy was an old one. Thrashed by Baitul Futuh in their opening fixture, they had to win their remaining group matches to progress to the semi-finals. A win against Muqami followed before a nail-biting contest against Baitul Noor. Baitul Noor required 10 runs from the final over, but some nerveless bowling at the death secured Tahir Region's place in the semi-finals. Reigning 2-time champions, Masroor region were duly dispatched next to set up a final between the two teams who had contested the first fixture of the day, Tahir and the only team to have beaten them in the group stages, Baitul Futuh. With Tahir bowling first in the 10-over match, MTA News' Farooq Mahmood was pitchside following the action.
And that was a very good shot on the up. No bounce, straight to the boundary, that is 6 runs. What a great comeback. He's got a middle stump knocked out, the wicket taken, back foot shot, and leg before wicket appeal, and the umpire gives out straight away. Very good bowling indeed. Now Abdul comes in from Baitul Futuh region. It's a hat-trick. What great bowling here. What better place to get a hat-trick. Final match. Hamad has got a hat-trick here. I think the bowling, the pace is good, and the height of Hamad is definitely an edge, is definitely an advantage for the bowling side. Samir now bowling, and Salman is batting from Baitul Futuh region. Slow ball and a wicket, very cleverly bowled, and that's another wicket down. This is very frequent loss of wickets for Baitul Futuh.
The wickets continued to fall for Baitul Futuh, and with last man stands rules being played, only tail-ender Hassan remained.
And I'm pretty sure that he will understand the responsibility being massive on his shoulders. Very good shot. Now that was a good shot, very stylishly played. He's going for a second run, the throw has to be good. Oh yes, this was a brilliant throw. Last man Hassan has gone now. And I've just heard one of the players saying, oh, bowling has to be good enough to get us back into the game. Indeed, you have to have very good bowling to win the match now.
Requiring only 57 to win, Tahir region seemed ascendant. However, a batting collapse followed, leaving the team 18 for 5. Captain Samir watchfully saw off Baitul Futuh's lethal opening bowlers, and we rejoined the action in the 7th over, with Tahir still needing 32 runs from the remaining 22 balls.
It's a very good shot through the gap, 4 runs there. Good shot. And straight to the fielder. Oh no, he has dropped the ball. The catch would have been an easy catch for him to hold on to, but 2 runs have been taken in the meantime. It should have been apparently a sitter, but has been dropped by the fielder. And he was a captain, by the way, so maybe pressure is telling. 13 runs to achieve. So 2 overs, 13 runs. That looks much more doable, apparently. That's a good shot, but straight to the hands of the fielder. It's dropped it, but another person catches it. It was an interesting catch. 2 people were there, and 1 person dropped it, other one held it. So, I mean, discussion here amongst people is that apparently a stronger batsman is still batting, and stronger bowlers have already bowled the overs. So it seems like, on balance, Tahir region have a better chance, but you never know, because so far the game has been the ups and downs for both sides. Full toss, and well played. 2 runs taken there, and 2 runs have been completed. It has been very interesting last few minutes in the game, because we thought in the most part of the game, at least when Tahir was batting, the Battle for Fateh looked much stronger. But it seems like almost single-handedly this match has been taken away from Battle for Fateh at this stage. Is it going to be an interesting nail-biting finish? Let's see. That is an upper shot, and as I just said, it could be an interesting game, and he has lost his wicket. The prize wicket for Tahir region, for Battle for Fateh to take, has been taken. This last man standing, who definitely is not as strong a batsman as the one who's just been lost, and this is going to be again another twist in the tail. This was, I thought, a rather immature shot, because he could have carried the team to the victory, but is it going to be snatching defeat from the jaws of victory?
That devastating loss left Tahir region with only their final wicket. Naeem, who had never played cricket before this tournament. Some wides edged him tantalisingly close as we reached the final over of the innings.
Well, it's taken 1 run. Every little bit helps. Now 4 runs are required to win the match. Very interesting game. Naeem is the one who is now holding the bat in his hand and huge burden on his shoulders. Up a shot and catch dropped and run take. Overthrow is given more runs. That was a very strange overthrow. Was not needed at all. Why did he throw the ball back? Scores are levelled. It is very interesting situation in the game. From this point onwards, Tahir region cannot lose the match. They can win it, but they can't lose it. This was, I thought, a blunder on the bowler's part. This is what frustration does. You have to really control your anger. He's out of frustration. He threw the ball back towards the keeper, who was not even there, which gave 2 runs extra. Seems like there's a lot of pressure there for the fielding side. Naeem seems to have pulled it off. And he is going to run, but he's also run out. It's a draw. It's a draw. What can you ask for? The final has been drawn as equal runs.
With the scores tied at the end of normal play, the teams would now be separated by a super over, facing 6 additional balls each. Battle for Fateh won the toss and elected to field first. A series of quick-fire boundaries allowed Tahir region to score 17. Now Hamad returned to bowl the final over of the match.
It's the first ball to be bowled, the final over of the match, from Tahir region to Battle for Fateh's captain, Iftikhar. That was a very quick ball. You could see that really going fast, and the keeper standing right at the back, and no run taken. So 5 balls and 18 runs needed. It's going up to 3.5 runs per ball. 3.5 runs per ball. Very serious stuff. In other words, almost a boundary every ball. Well played, but again, no runs. 2 dot balls. The task is becoming more and more difficult, if not impossible. 4 balls and 18 runs needed. Again, ball did lift and run out. And the match has concluded. Battle for Fateh has unfortunately lost this game. They were a very strong side.
Tahir region's youngsters have long battled as underdogs, but their first major sports victory in many years means this maturing team will begin future competitions as favourites. Dale Ahmed, MTN News.